Hello guys, welcome back. This is Lucian's Sword. Continuing our walkthrough here, nearing the end of the game. We're getting pretty close. This is going to be Aldia's Keep episode. Somewhat short area. So now that we have the King's Ring, let's make sure, here it is. This will open a gate we need to progress further in the game. So once you're done leveling up or improving your equipment, you want to go ahead and warp to the bonfire in the shaded woods, the ruined forked road. This is the starting point. There'll be another bonfire we get to shortly after that will be the starting point to Aldia's Keep, but I haven't gotten that yet on this character. Yeah, it's pretty short. I'm just looking here. We're gonna see Lucatiel again. See some dragons finally. Alright, from here, let's go ahead and head upstairs, and we're going to go straight through the center. Pretty sure. Yeah. If you've never been here, there should be a ring down in that muck you can go grab. I've already gotten it, because I came here on accident once, before I had the King's Ring. Now, before you come up to the door, you want to equip the King's Ring, or else it won't open. So, let's go ahead and equip it. Walk towards the door, and it will automatically open for us. Look at that. In dramatic fashion, of course. A little bit of history on Aldia's Keep. The manor of Lord Aldia is the elder brother of King Vendrick and co-founder of the Kingdom of Draenlich. Aldia became increasingly absorbed in his experiments until finally Vendrick pretty much kicked him out and confined him to the manor. But the experiments continued, and those invited to Aldia's Keep disappeared without a trace and were gradually replaced by hideous creatures that wandered the manor's halls. That's the history on Aldia's Manor. And there it is. Alright, there are quite a few items to be had in this area. So, now that we're done with the King's Ring, let's go ahead and put back our ring. You want to be careful before you go too far. In the grass, there are these kobold little guys, and they can kill you really quickly. So be very careful about that. You can see them up there. Wow, great axe off that kobold. Alright. I think we've killed all the kobolds. Be very careful when you come to this chest, as I'm pretty sure it's a mimic. So, let's... Yep. Definitely kill the mimic. And keep the Sunset Staff on you because you're going to actually need it for NPC we come to later. But if you're wondering what it looks like, those are the specs. Has a little bit of damage. Let's see. It's got an A attribute to magic, so that's awesome. S attribute to dark. It's got some dark attack and magic attack. Alright. Before we do much else, let's go ahead and enter this wooden house and get our bonfire lit. We're also gonna, if you've been doing the story of Lucatiel so far, this is the last time you're gonna meet her. She's had a tough journey and she's turning hollow. And she'll turn completely hollow after you talk to her.
No. How goes your journey? I know not what you seek in this faraway land. But I pray for your safety. Please take these.
She'll give you a full set of her armor. And the Mirrah's greatsword.
Consider this thanks. My name is Lucatiel. I beg of you, remember. I beg of you, for I may not myself.
If you rest at the bonfire again, she'll be gone. That's the last we see of Lucatiel. And that probably respawned the kobold, so let's just quickly do another circle around here, make sure we didn't miss any items. Grab the item over here. Fiber seed. I don't think there's any over there. A lot of marks on the ground. Why are all these marks? He's lying. There's no illusionary wall. Alright, now we're ready to begin Aldia's Keep, so let's head up the stairs. And we're gonna first just drop down here and grab this item. Easy enough. Over on the left side of the manor entrance, there's also another item. Nothing on the right side though, but if you don't believe me, you can go check. Yep, I figured we were getting invaded here. Couldn't remember if it was this room or the next. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Aslatiel Mirrah. Wonder if that's Lucatiel's brother. Aslatiel. You gotta be careful with this wagon that's shaking. There's a basilisk in there, so unless you want to kill the basilisk, don't mess with it. Let's go ahead and continue through the doors. Be careful right here. The giant dragon, he's actually going to come to life when we get a little closer to it. And if I'm lucky, what you can do is you can kind of steer him towards this wagon and he'll destroy the wagon, and killing the basilisk inside there for you, getting you some souls. But you gotta be careful. So let's try it. I want to be full health just in case. As soon as you see him start to move, kind of aim at the wagon a little bit. And then get ready to run. Alright, I'm gonna run. Okay, well, I guess he didn't hit the wagon. He did take out that part, but not this part. Let's grab the soul. Before we go upstairs, let's head down here. We're gonna come to this guy. He's kind of interesting. Let me explain it fully to you.
Please, just stay away.
This is Royal Sorcerer Navlaan. You want to be really careful about releasing him. He'll talk to you differently whether you're hollow or human. since I'm human, he sounds mostly sane right now. But if you talk to him while you're hollowed, he gets kind of crazy on you. And if you release him, if you're sane and you talk to him if you're human and you release him and talk to him, he will offer you some merchandise to buy. From what I did on my other character, from what I saw, I didn't really see anything worth buying off of him though. But he does sell, I think, some pretty good caster gear. The trade-off is he's going to invade you like 2 or 3 times later on in the game and try to kill you. So it's up to you if you want to release him. If you're hollowed and you talk to him, before you release him, he'll ask you to kill a few people. And if you do that, then you can get his merchandise without releasing him. So, for me, I'm just going to leave him, because I don't really want to be invaded a few times, even though he's not that tough. He never killed me, but nothing that I wanted to buy off of him. So that being said, let's head up the stairs here. If you have oh, actually, before we go up the second set of stairs, this is a pretty cool part of the game. There's a red beetle over here, I think. There was. I can hear it sparkling, but I don't see it. Maybe it's upstairs, one more level, probably. Let's grab the chest here. I think I already have that spell, but... So, these mirrors, some of them, the guy will actually come out of the mirror. It looks really cool. You have a few seconds to do some attacks on them before they wake up. You want to try and get a backstab off if you can. He's not even moving. Okay. I'm not sure why they're not even moving, but it makes it easy for me. And I think there's one more over here. Looks like if you just keep attacking them, they can't even, like, wake up fully. Alright, once you've killed those guys, go ahead and come back around and go upstairs. Now, if you have a fragrant branch of yore, you can unpetrify this guy, but you want to run away right away because he'll pretty much fall on you. So, let's go ahead and unpetrify him and run away as quickly as we can. Then let's go ahead and kill him. Ow. Didn't know he could actually come down here. Alright, now that he's dead. Make sure there's nothing over here. No, let's go ahead and head upstairs. Actually, we want to go up the other staircase. I'll show you why. The basilisk, he's in a cage right now, so don't attack him yet. Go ahead and swing it right. And there's another chest up here. Get some Bonfire Ascetics. Not sure where that little red beetle is, but they don't give you any items anyway, so no big deal. This guy, you want to try and do as much damage to him as you can before he attacks you, so let's go ahead and take him out. Some sunlight spears. Finish him off with our sword, maybe. Just don't get in his mist or he'll petrify you. There we go. Don't remember what's over here. Let's go check it out. Oh, it's just a stairway going back down. This is the alternate path if you can't petrify or depetrify the ogre. This is the alternate path. Alright, from here, we're ready to move forward. Let's go ahead and pull the chain on the dragon here. Open the doorway behind him. Alright. If you have a Pharros Lockstone, go ahead and use it here if you want. It'll lighten up this area, making it a lot easier to see. Once you do that, go ahead and whack this painting down so you can expose the priestess hiding behind. Before we take on the ogre, let's go ahead and destroy this. Pick up the item here. And let's go ahead and head downstairs here for a second. There's actually something in these staircases, or I mean bookshelves, so make sure you get that. Another Pharros Lockstone there, right there for you if you need one. And over here on your left will be our next bonfire. So let's go ahead and light this. Alright, so before we go, actually we might as well do this part. We're gonna have to do it anyway. Let's go ahead and take out these dogs with ranged attacks if you have any. Definitely do not go in the Kool-Aid. It's corrosive and it'll destroy your equipment. Okay, now that we have those two dogs down, let's remove all of our equipment. And go ahead and go swimming in the Kool-Aid. We're gonna get an important item in here, which is the Aldia Key. You need it to advance in the level, so. Soul Geyser and another Petrified Dragon Bone. Now that we're out of there, we can equip our stuff back again. Okay, let's go ahead and continue on. Might as well rest at the bonfire again and get my spells back. Now what we're going to do next is a little tricky. We're going to use that ogre that was hanging up on the up in that cage. He can't get out by himself, but he can get out if you attack him. What we want to do is we want to lure that ogre. Make sure there's nobody in there. There might be one in here, actually. Yep. Okay, we want to lure that ogre all the way over here, hopefully without him destroying that cage. Hopefully without him destroying that super beast looking undead guy. And over here to this door and let him attack this door. And there's a chest in there. So let's go ahead and try it. You want to get him down to like you know, just a little bit of health that way. Like that. That way you can kill him really easily once you lure him over here. Over here. Perfectly executed. Let's get our reward. A Malformed Shell. Yes, just what I wanted. No, it's not. It's a big ol' hammer. There it is. 286 base physical damage. Very slow moving. Yeah. But hey, you know, whatever. This guy, you might as well kill for souls. Don't get too close to him though, because he'll like whip his tail at you. Yeah, like that. If you get lucky, you can kill him by hitting his tail. Aw. Alright, you're gonna make me use another lightning spear. Fine. Alright, you got an option here. You can either walk up to that door and the ogre will bust through it and he'll make a shortcut for you, or you can go through the door over there using the Aldia Key. I figure you might as well just make a shortcut, so I'm gonna let him bust through. Wow, I'm lucky he didn't grab, because that would have probably killed me. Alright, now that he's down, I'm just going to go rest at the bonfire again real quick to recharge my spells. And then we'll be pretty much on to the boss. I think we're going to get invaded by one more person. Actually, no. Actually, if you did... I should have mentioned, if you did free Navlaan, the Sorcerer back there, he's gonna invade you. Oh jeez, I didn't want to fight that ogre again. He's gonna invade you right when you're fighting that, excuse me, that second ogre. This one's not the smartest. And an item. Nice. Alright. Unfortunately, we freed that undead guy and the ogre there by respawning them. So let's go ahead and use the Aldia Key and take out the sorceress here. Recess, whatever the heck it is. Oh, I killed your friend. You're too late to come and save him. You kill those guys enough, you can get a whole set of their armor, but it doesn't seem that great to me. Let's kill the giant mushroom over here. Pick up the item over behind these barrels. That ogre is going to be right through this door. You know, when I let the ogre come through the wall, if you get invaded by Navlaan at the same time, you want to do pretty much what I did with that other ogre. You want to run back to that door where I used the Aldia Key and use it as a choke point to kill the ogre, because Aldia, or Navarre, or whatever his name is, will spawn back there, and he won't really be able to get a good look at you. He actually spawns on the other side of these doors, I think. Alright, let's grab this item here. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. Let's bring him back. Maybe that was the ogre that that Navarre spawns at. I'm getting all mixed up. Navlaan. Gosh, I can't say his name. Navlaan. Yeah, I think that one was the one he spawns at. So let's use this door as the choke point. Because they're... He's angry. Alright. How many ogres do they need in this level? Alright, this is one of the most beautiful looking scenes you'll ever see. Really shocked me as I came out here for the first time, coming from that undead crypt area, just walking, not expecting anything. It's all dark and dreary, and as soon as you walk through here it just brightens up and the sun's shining and it's beautiful. Anyways, let's get on to boss strategies. If you're a melee, you just want to kind of stay by his legs and cut his legs. Watch out for the stomps. He'll fly up in the air every now and then. You just want to dodge his flaming attack, watch where he lands, and go after his legs again. If you're a caster like me and you have lightning bolts, he's actually even easier. You want to do the same thing, go for his legs, but when he goes up in the air to shoot fire, it's actually really easy to dodge for the most part. He'll go up on the cage and you can just throw lightning bolts at him, kill him pretty easily. So that being said, let's go ahead and give it a whirl. You can cut his tail off, and it'll make it so he can't do his tail whip at you, but I didn't really find it to be a problem. Oh man, I didn't think that was gonna hit me. Poor choice of move, Dragon. This kind of reminds me of Jurassic Park 3 in that pterodactyl room that they go in. But anyways, once we're done with this boss, we can go ahead and continue on. This awesome looking zone. I just want to stand here and look at it for a while. It's so cool. You don't see too many awesome places like this in this game. The next zone is the Dragon Aerie and the Dragon Shrine. Also very, very cool zone. Probably one of the coolest looking zones that there is in this game. So after we grab the Dragon Scale, go ahead and take the elevator. This will bring us up to the Dragon Aerie. The Dragon Aerie is a great and ancient shrine in the clouds, in the highest reaches of Dragon Lake, and It has a ton of wyverns, and the shrine itself is home to the Ancient Dragon. The Ancient Dragon is pretty much a demigod that's lived since the beginning of time. Undead have sought out the Ancient Dragon's guidance in hopes of breaking the curse. So we're going to him as well to hope that he'll give us the answer. But like I said, before we do that, we're going to fight quite a few dragons. So this is the dragon Aerie. There's tons of dragons flying around, or wyverns. Difference between a dragon and a wyvern. Wyverns, they don't really have arms. Their wings are their arms, and dragons have 4 legs and wings. And these ones, I think, don't have arms. They just have 2 legs and wings. So yeah, that would be a wyvern. Let's go ahead and talk to the Emerald Herald here.
Bearer of the curse. Long have I awaited one such as you. One who might shatter the shackles of fate. One who can set me free. Bearer of the curse. It was my own manifestation that led you here. The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this.
She'll give us a aged feather, which will allow us to return to our last bonfire rest at as many times as we want, with no penalty. So no longer do we need homeward bones. With that, let's go ahead and drop off the edge over here and go across the ladder to our bonfire. This will be the end of this video and the beginning of the next video. We're making good progress here. Almost to the end of the series. It's been really fun so far. Let's go ahead and finish this strong. Hopefully we don't get killed. I'll see you guys next episode. This is Lucian's Sword. Thanks for watching.